Italian focaccia is an amazing appetizer. It's delicious, impressive, easy to make, and the results are mind-blowing. But there is a twist. I won't show you just one incredible focaccia, but 4 unique vegan variations that fit any budget, from classic to adventurous. So get ready, this is going to be one tasty ride. Add 500 grams of white flour to a bowl. Next, add 12 grams of active dry yeast, 1 teaspoon of sugar and 1 teaspoon of salt. Add 3 tablespoons of olive oil to 1 1/4 cups of water and mix it up. Mix the dry ingredients and then make a well in the center. Gradually add the water with the olive oil while mixing up. Keep mixing until the dough comes together. Add a little bit olive oil to your ends and take the dough out to a work surface. Knead the dough well for 5 minutes until you get soft and elastic dough. If the dough is still a bit tough, just add olive oil and knead the dough for another minute. When you're done, shape the dough as a ball. Transfer it to a bowl and cover it. Then put the ball in a warm place for an hour. After an hour, this dough will rise and double in size. It's time to turn on the oven and preheat it to 200 degrees. Meantime, take the dough out of the bowl and divide it into 4 equal pieces. Open each of the pieces into a rectangular shape and spread nice amount of olive oil. Use your fingertips to create dimples along the dough, but be careful not to tear the dough. The first focaccia is the classic focaccia. Sprinkle fresh rosemary leaves and crust of salt on the dough. Add olive oil into small saucer and crush 2 cloves of garlic. Put the focaccia in the oven, heat it to 200 degrees for 12 minutes or until it gets golden. When the focaccia starts to brown a little bit, take it out of the oven. Brush olive oil and garlic all over the focaccia. The classic focaccia goes so well with dips. And if you want to learn how to make amazing dips, very soon we'll create free course for vegan dips and spreads, and you will find the link in the description. The next focaccia is rich in flavors and very simple to make. Sprinkle some juicy cherry tomatoes and then add generously delicious Kalamata olives. Add a few sprigs of fresh and aromatic thyme, but if you don't have thyme, dry oregano is also fine. Put the focaccia in the oven, heat it to 200 degrees for 12 minutes. After taking out the focaccia, add a final sprinkle of olive oil and let it rest for 2 minutes. The next focaccia is perfect for eggplant lovers. Cut between 3 to 4 thin slices of eggplant. Add olive oil to a pan and fry them until they soften. You can also soften the eggplant on the oven or on the grill. Cut thin slices of 1 portobello or champignon mushroom. Next, cut thin slices of purple onion. Now spread the eggplant, mushroom and the onion on the focaccia. Put the focaccia in the oven, heat it to 200 degrees for 12 minutes. After we take the focaccia out of the oven, brush with olive oil and let it rest for 2 minutes. The last focaccia is the most luxurious of all with rich flavors. Since its dishes are more gentle, we'll make it in a different way. Put the focaccia with the olive oil in the oven, heat it to 200 degrees for 10 minutes. Take the focaccia out of the oven and brush it with olive oil. Add fresh and aromatic basil leaves and generous sprinkle of pine nuts. Cut 4 dry tomatoes into slices and spread them on the focaccia. This will turn each bite into a burst of flavors. Return the focaccia to the oven for another 2 minutes. After we remove the focaccia from the oven, sprinkle olive oil and let it rest for 2 minutes.